Hey, and what's up? Welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass beer review. And I was just walking in to District Brew Yards. Just hand me beer.
I mean, when you're Brad Chmielewski, it's like that, man. You know, we recorded an episode of the pod there.
People were all jealous. I go in, and just Burnt City hands me this hazy, delicious, deadly double IPA they have.
The Pterodactyl Deathscream.
Yeah. And you mentioned
The fuck is that? A dinosaur?
dinosaur,
All right,
the bird dinosaur, right?
right on.
You mentioned that there is a party, a release event for this beer
Yeah,
happening.
they're doing a release for that this weekend
Okay, so
over at the.
hopefully, June 8th? June 8th.
That sounds
probably.
good.
It's probably around Saturday. It's just June 8th. So not sure when you're watching this or when you're seeing this.
7th.
Oh, 7th. June
Oh,
7th.
so Friday.
So Friday.
Friday
Ooh.
release.
So yeah, I roll in and he's like, oh, this beer isn't out yet. I was like, oh, okay.
Look at you, man. These things don't happen to me. I didn't roll in 30 deep to brew yards either, though. So.
So I was like, oh, thanks, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, awesome. So I'm excited to try this, the Pterodactyl Deathscream.
Now, when they were on Lincoln, right, at the classic tap room brewery / bowling alley, I think this is like one of the oldest beers in the catalog for them. I think this beer might have existed even when they were Atlas.
Oh, so this isn't a new beer.
No, this is from the.
This is a release that they do yearly, or?
Right. This is from the. This is definitely from the Lincoln Avenue days.
Okay, I'm sure it has to be tweaked or something a little different than what
Yeah.
it was, right?
And, and then they're not afraid to will change the name of the company, but then completely change the logo, completely change the layout on all their cans,
Okay.
right? So I'm pretty sure they've probably done something.
And they've learned a lot or done a lot now with the hazy New England IPAs and that crazy
Quake.
Quake.
Kviek.
Yeah, so they're doing a lot of stuff. So I would think that it might influence this beer. It's not. We got this beer. It's the same every time. You drink it, you like it, and drink it.
Yeah.
But this pours out like a super fluffy head on it. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of nuts. And we're almost used to a lot of beers being like more orange in a hue. This one looks like pineapple juice.
Yes. Straight Chiquita pineapple. Yeah, and then I like the staying power on that head too, man. Like a fantastic eggshell white head that, like you said, man, it's like when you whip the egg whites, right? When you're
Yeah.
making your lemon meringue pie, it looks just like that.
Yeah. And the taste, it has like this almost spiciness to it. I drank it. I had my first sip. I was like, oh, I know what that is, and I couldn't think of the name of it. But there's some. It's not necessarily peppery. It's kind of peppery.
But you know, like if you ever have like white pepper, right? It's
Yeah.
kind of like it kind of reminds you of that a
Yeah.
little bit. And then I like how it's kind of like it plays the background. Like what I get those notes you're saying, but they don't hit you in like some of these beers, like the Phase 3 beers, the last one that came out. Like there was a big pepper rye note, and it just kind of sat prominent, like right on your tongue.
Right.
This it just kind of dances and goes away, that pepper note.
Yeah,
Which is enough. It kind of cleans things up a little bit.
Yeah, and I think it's not that it's not overly carbonated, but like the carbonation kind of adds this like delicate kind of fluffiness that kind of washes away, like wipes it all away.
Yeah, they do a good job of like having that juicy note without you feeling like you're enjoying like some of these hazy beers. It kind of just feels like you're drinking like boozy OJ,
Right.
boozy carbonated OJ. They do a good job of giving you the boozy carbonated OJ feel, but it tastes like beer.
Yeah.
I'm here for that.
See, I think often, it's not every beer, but some of the ones I've had, they lean more on like the tangerine grapefruit
Yeah.
kind of profile of the hops that they like, and so it's a little less mimosa and more hops.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, hops when they're fresh, right? Or like
Yeah.
a little grassy, a little piney, a little fruity, not just like straight up ripe fruit. Like it it does a little more dance. It gives you a little more nuance. You got a bunch of other things going than just straight ripe juice going.
Right. But this is a double dry hopped, right?
Yeah.
And although it doesn't have like the a huge punch in the face that you would expect from that dry hopping, you do get a little more fruit, those tropical notes, maybe even a little banana, but it's nice.
8%. You got black and gold with the red trim. Pterodactyl Deathscream.
Nice. All right, so hopefully you made it to the event. If not, then get over to District Brew Yards and pick up some cans.
Yeah, and let's shout out their party real quick, man, because they're doing Quake Fest.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's Burnt City, and that's not coming up till October, but it's like a nationwide like invitational.
Cool.
Right, where they're celebrating this like Norwegian yeast strain.
Yeah.
That apparently you can ferment really fast, but then it gives you a bunch of cool flavors. So what do we say here? That party's going to be on September 7th, not quite October. Yeah,
Okay.
over at the gorgeous District Brew Yard space where Brad was, where he picked this up, where we recorded the show.
Well, I was given it. I didn't even.
Complimentary.
Complimentary.
Brad Yeah, September 7th, man. That ought to be good. And then a lot of folks are incorporating that yeast strain.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, so check it out. If you don't make it to this party, yeah, like you said, make it over there. Pick up some other beer. There's also Bulldog beers and Around the Bend.
Yeah, their space fucks. It's a proper brew hall.
Yeah,
It's worth a hang. Yeah.
and this beer, damn good. So cheers.
Cheers.